Namaste, good morning. Good to see you. Lisa, it's so fun seeing you here. I hope that you're doing some asana with us. But even if you're not, it's great to see old friend. Anyway, so we're going to keep going with our balance explorations. A little different direction today. We're going to do arm balances, leading towards the side plank. So before we head off in that direction, I want to remind us why we're doing asana in the first place. If we look in the sutras, first of all, it says yoga is the stilling of the mind. So we know that this is a discipline ultimately for the mind. And what it says about asana is the asana is steady and comfortable. So there's an acknowledgement that we have a body, and we do need to take care of the body, and we want it to be steady and comfortable, not just when we're in yoga class, but all the time, steady and comfortable. Well, well aligned, relaxed, no extra tension. So as we go into a physical challenge, we need to keep that in mind, steady and comfortable, no injuries, no pushing, no forcing. However, we also do want to apply effort. That's tapas. So it's a real internal observation, a real demand on our internal powers of internal observation to push enough and not push too much. We know that we have to push a little bit to grow, and that's true even on the physical level. Our bones get strong when the muscles tug on them. So if we just sit in a chair, we're going to get weak. We need to challenge even the physical structure. And we need to learn how to challenge it in a way that benefits it. We're challenging our ego, our sense of ourself, that, depending on our personality, might ask us to push more, or might just say, okay, just take a nap. In either case, we're dealing with the pairs of opposites. And the sutra goes on to say, after we establish this steady, comfortable stance in the world, that we won't be affected by the pairs of opposites, which are many, of course, but basically it comes down to, I like this or I don't like this, or this is pleasant to me and this isn't pleasant to me. So we need to find a way to not only be guided by the things that we like and don't like, but to build some strength and balance. So that's what we're after. When we get to the side plank, do what's appropriate. I will give you some options. So I want you to find a way to challenge yourself and not hurt yourself. Okay. We're going to begin down on all fours. First, beginning with Chakravakasana. It's such a good basic posture. If you don't have time to do a practice, or know what you're doing enough to do a practice, or feel like you don't know enough what you're doing, do Chakravakasana. Do it every day. You can do in less than 5 minutes, and it will do your back great good. Okay, so we're going to start with our usual classical variation. Lips closed, breathing through the nose. Inhale, expand the chest. And exhale, bring the hips back to the heels. Relaxing the arms, the neck, elbows down, feeling the stretch in the lower back. Inhale, moving forward and opening the chest. And exhale, moving back. Tuck the tail, relax the neck. Soften the arms. Do it 2 more times like that. Establish a steady breath, a comfortably lengthened breath. Now we're going to move move into our first balance challenge of the day, stay in child's pose for a moment and just listen to this description. The next time we inhale and come up, we're going to extend our left arm forward and reach the right leg out behind us. So we're doing opposite arm leg pairs, and we're going to find ourselves balancing on just one leg and just one hand. So as we inhale and come forward, stretch your left arm forward and your right leg out behind you. And then as you exhale, bend the knee, bring the hand down and go back into child's pose, and then we'll switch to the other pair with the inhale, right arm and left leg. Open the chest. And exhale, back to child's pose. We'll do it again. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Reach long from hand to foot, open the chest. And exhale, hand and knee down, return to child's pose. Inhale, right arm and left leg, open the chest. Try to keep your hips nice and level. And exhale, lower the hand and the knee, move back to child's pose. Let's do each pair 2 more times. Inhale, stretch forward with the left arm, reach back with the right leg. And exhale to child's pose. Inhale, right arm and left leg, open the chest. And exhale to child's pose. 1 more, each pair. Inhale, left arm and right leg. Exhale, bring to child's pose. And inhale, right arm and left leg, open the chest. And exhale, move back to the child's pose. Pause for a moment there, relax the breath. Then with an inhale, raise your arms and stand up tall onto the knees. Exhale, lower your arms down the front. We're just going to pause here for a moment. Relax the breath. Accustom the body to being upright. And then we'll come up into a standing position. Stand at the back of the mat. Establish samastiti. See if you can find that sense of steadiness and comfort in the body. Breath is relaxed for now. Establish your steady gaze. Drop the chin, retract the ears, soften the shoulders. Let's bring the hands into Anjali Mudra. Feeling the base of the thumb against the base of the sternum. We're going to lift into Tadasana. We're going to do a hand variation where we interlace the fingers and turn the palms towards the ceiling and stay for 1 breath once we get up in the balance. 4 repetitions like that. With the inhale, take the arms out and up and lift the heels. Interlace the fingers and turn your palms to face the ceiling. And then stay while you exhale. Keep the gaze soft and steady. Pull the belly in. Stay while you inhale. Feel your chest open. And with the exhale, lower down and return the hands into Anjali Mudra at the front of the chest. 3 more times. Inhale, arms out and up, heels lift. Hands meet overhead, interlace the fingers and turn the palms up to the ceiling. And stay as you exhale. Feel your sides really stretching. Stay as you inhale. We're going to really pay attention to our side bodies. And exhale, lower down, hands meeting at the chest as the heels come down. 2 more repetitions. Inhale, raise the arms and lift the heels. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up. Stay and exhale, lengthen the distance from your armpits to your hips. Stay and inhale, open the chest, stretch a little bit more. And exhale, hug the belly, lower the arms and the heels, hands to the chest. Do that 1 more time on your own, please. done, relax the arms down to the sides. Find your settled samastiti. Bring your attention up from the feet, through the legs, up to the spine, top of the head. And then relax the shoulders and let your attention go down all the way to your fingertips. We're doing a lot with the hands later, so let's pay attention to them now and find Sthira Sukha in the hands. Steady but comfortable as we go into the forward bend. We don't want them too tight, too rigid, but also not too soft. A tension there without any tension. 4 repetitions of the forward bend, staying for a breath in the forward bend. Remember to keep the chin dropped, and inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Sthira Sukha all the way up to the fingertips. Hug the belly and forward as you exhale. We're going to release into the forward bend and stay for an inhale slowly. A complete slow exhale, relax the shoulders. And then steady and comfortable out to the fingertips as you inhale and raise up to the top. Exhale, lower the arms down the front. And we're going to take it like that 3 more times. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, draw the belly in, bend down. Legs are straight or comfortably straight. It can bend a little bit if necessary. Shoulders definitely relax. Stay for the inhale and the exhale. And the inhale up to the top. Sthira Sukha out to the fingertips. Draw the belly in and lower the arms down the front with the exhale. Keep the breath smooth. Move in time with your breath. Again. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Exhale, draw the belly in and bend down. Stay for 1 slow, complete breath. And reach to the top. Arms lower with exhale. 1 more repetition on your own, please. Body maintaining that steady and comfortable attitude. Breath smooth and long. Once you're down in the forward bend, stay for 1 breath. Once you're done, the breath relaxes. Be aware of the steadiness in the body and the ease. Okay, let's take a wide stance. We're preparing for Trikonasana. Working on that lengthening of the side bodies. Bring the hands to the hips. Steady the pelvis. Rotate the left leg out in the socket. Sthira Sukha in the hands. Not too tense, but attention resting all the way out to the fingertips. Inhale, raise the arms wide, put your palms forward, and exhale, bend down to your left leg. Stretch the right arm up to the ceiling, stay there, and inhale, look up to the right fingertips, and exhale, look forward. Inhale, come up to the top. Pull the pelvis into the center. And exhale, bring the arms down to the sides. 3 more times like that. Inhale, arms wide, palms forward, attention all the way out to the fingertips. Exhale, bend to the left leg. See if you can roll that left thigh out in the socket a little bit more. Inhale, keep your chest open and look to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate the head back into the center. And inhale to the top, arms wide. Pull the pelvis a little more to the left so it's centered. Exhale, arms down. 2 more repetitions. Inhale, arms wide. Draw the belly in and exhale, side bend left. Keep the front of the body forward the whole time. Inhale and look up at the right fingers. And exhale, look forward. Inhale, stand tall to the center. Pull the pelvis into the middle. Exhale, arms down to the sides. 1 more time on this side. Inhale, arms wide. And exhale, side bend left. Front body stays open. Inhale, rotate the head, look up. Exhale, turn the head and look forward. Inhale, lift up to the center. Exhale, arms down the sides. Bring the left leg into parallel. And then step back into the center for Samastiti, drawing yourself evenly up around your center line. Feeling that steady, centered feeling. And relax around the center line. Let's take the legs wide again to do the second side. Steady the pelvis. Rotate the right leg out in the socket, turning towards 90 degrees. Lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms wide, palms forward. Exhale, side bend to the right. Keep the whole front of the body open. Inhale, turn your head and look up at the left fingertips. Then exhale, turn and look forward. Inhale, lift up to the top, arms wide. Exhale, arms lower down to the sides. Attention all the way out to the fingertips. Inhale, arms wide. Keep rolling the right leg out in the socket as you bend down towards it. Inhale, turn the head and look up. Exhale, turn the head and look forward. And lift to the top with inhale, center the hips. Exhale, arms down to the sides, tall through your center line. Inhale, arms wide. And draw the belly in as you side bend to the right. Inhale, turn and look up. Exhale, turn and look forward. Inhale to the top. And lower the arms down with exhale. Please do 1 more repetition, moving at your own pace. When you're done, unrotate the right leg. Step into Samastiti at the back of the mat. Soften and relax without slumping. Deskatar says, relaxation without laxness. We're going to take Ardha Utkatasana and with a little different hand variation. So I'd like you to begin with your hands in front of you, clasped together. So your fingers are interlaced and your arms are down in front of you. When we raise the arms up overhead, we'll turn the palms to the ceiling again. Inhale, stretch the arms up and turn the palms to the ceiling. Feel the length in the two sides of the body. Exhale, bend the knees and fall down. And you can rotate the hands back so the palms are touching again. And then as you come up, reverse the palms, reach the arms out around the ears and lift all the way up. And exhale, release the arms down to the front, palms touching. Again, inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Reverse the hands. Exhale, bend the knees and fall down. Soften the hands and the shoulders. Feel the stretch in the low back. Inhale, push your palms in front of you as you come up and then to the ceiling. And draw the belly in. Release the arms down the front. Let's do it twice more. Inhale, stretch up, reversing the palms to the ceiling. Exhale, bend down, relax the shoulders and the hands. Bend the knees comfortably, deeply. Inhale, stretch your arms forward. Lengthen as you straighten the legs. And exhale, lower the hands down to the front. One more time. Inhale, reach up, reverse the hands. Exhale, bend the knees, soften. Inhale, push your palms forward and then up as you straighten the legs. And exhale, release the arms down. And come to Samastiti with the hands relaxed at the sides. Steady and comfortable through the whole body. We're going to move down onto our backs next. Come to lie comfortably on your back. Let's take a moment with the arms spread comfortably wide and the palms up so that your hands are relaxed. You can have the knees bent with the feet on the floor, or if you prefer, straighten your legs out. Do what's comfortable for a couple relaxed breaths. And of course, if the back ever feels tight, you can bring the knees into the chest. Now let's all bring the knees into the chest. If it was your automatic inclination to bring your hands up onto the legs, you might want to work with your hands supporting the legs as we alternately lift one arm and the opposite leg, or you can have the arms down at the sides to begin. So support the legs if you like. Finding Sthira Sukha, steady and comfortable through the whole body. That means out to the fingertips, up to the top of the head, out to the ends of the toes. With the inhale, we're going to raise the left arm to the floor behind and straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. And then with the exhale, lower the arm, bend the knee. Other pair, inhale, right arm and left leg. Stretch up, Sthira Sukha to the fingers and toes. Exhale, Bend the knee and lower the arm. Again with the first pair. Inhale, left arm and right leg, stretch out. And exhale, arm down, bend the knee. Inhale, right arm and left leg, reach. And exhale, arm down and bend the knee. We'll do each pair twice more. Inhale, left arm and right leg, stretch up. And exhale to lower. Inhale, right arm and left leg, reach and stretch. And down with the exhale. One more set on your own. Do each pair one more time. Nice slow movement with your breath. When you're done with the second pair, relax for a moment with the knees into the chest. Then on an inhale, straighten your left leg out onto the floor. Bring your left hand onto your right knee. And we'll twist. Exhale, right knee towards the floor on the left. And we're going to stay for a breath. Inhale, feel your right side open with the breath. And stay there while you exhale. And inhale, back away from the twist. Roll onto the back of the pelvis. And exhale, twist again. Right knee towards the floor on the left. Relax the right arm and shoulder. And stay for a breath. Inhale, slow breath in. Complete breath out with the exhale. And move on to the back again. Roll into the center of the pelvis. Exhale, twist again. Same leg, we're repeating 4 times like this. Right knee is towards the floor on the left. And stay for a breath. You can subtly adjust the position of the right arm. Inhale, come back into the center. If you bring it a little higher towards the wall behind you, get more stretch there gradually. Last time, exhale, rock over. Right knee towards the floor on the left. And stay for a breath. And then come into the center. Bring the left knee in to join the right. Exhale, gently pull the knees in close. And inhale, move the knees away until the elbows are straight. 3 more times like that of Apanasana. Exhale, pull in. And inhale, rock the knees away till the elbows are straight. Twice more. Then we'll inhale and straighten the right leg out to the floor. Bring the right hand onto the left knee. And exhale, pull the left knee towards the floor on the right. Relax the left shoulder. And stay for the inhale. Slow breath into the left side. And the exhale. And then with the inhale, we roll onto the back again. Bring the pelvis into the center. And exhale, twist again. Same thing, left knee coming towards the floor on the right. and stay for a breath. Inhale into the center. 2 more times. Exhale, rock the knee over towards the right. You can begin to adjust the left arm into a higher angle if you want more stretch. Slow, complete breath in place. Inhale, roll to the back. 1 final time. Twist. Exhale, and stay for the breath. And inhale back into the center. Exhale, bring the right knee in to join. Pull the knees in close, and then 4 more Apanasana. Inhaling, the knees move away gently, and exhale, they hug in. Do 3 more on your own. Slow it down. Let your whole breath to move the knees away and back in. When you're done, bring your feet down. And then stretch out for a moment, taking a brief rest. Letting the body release into the floor, soften there. Relax the breath. Find the quality of steadiness in the body. And the quality of release. Okay, we're going to turn over onto the stomach now. Placing the hands underneath the forehead to begin. Legs comfortable, they can be a little apart wherever they're most comfortable. Relax down into the floor. Feel the movement of the breath. Now we're going to bring the right hand down so it's touching the outside of the right thigh. And keeping the left hand where it is, turn the head so you're looking at your left elbow. Resting your head on your left hand and looking at your left elbow. We're going to raise the upper body and the right leg. Keeping the hand glued to the temple of the head. So we're going to raise the arm and the head, the chest, and the right leg. With the inhale, lift the upper body and the right leg. You're still looking out to your left elbow, and with your exhale, lower down. 3 more. Inhale, lift the upper body and the right leg. Stay even on the pelvis, and exhale, lower down. Feel both of those hip points. Keep equal contact through both. Inhale, upper body and right leg lift. And lower with your exhale. And once again, inhale, lift. And lower with your exhale. Stack both hands under your forehead again and take a moment. And then we're going to take the left hand down to touch the outer left thigh and turn to look at the right elbow. We have the right hand under the head, looking at the right elbow. Left hand touching the left leg. We're going to lift the upper body and the left leg. Inhale, lift the upper body and the left leg, stay even on the pelvis. Exhale, lower down. Again. Inhale and lift. You're looking at your right elbow, lifting your left leg, and exhale, lower down. 2 more times. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 1 more time. And lower back down. Stack both hands. Place your forehead on your hands. And keep the forearms down on the floor. We're going to press into the floor with the forearms and inhale, lift the chest and head up. So I'd like you to feel your shoulders beginning to pull down your back and lower back down. That's important in what follows here. And press down into the forearms. Pull your breastbone forward as you inhale, raise the chest and head. Imagine your shoulders going towards your back pockets. And exhale, lower down. Do that twice more. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. 1 more time. Arms are staying down on the floor. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lower. And then pause and relax. Now we're going to go into a cobra variation, a little different arm variation than we usually use. I'd like you to bend at your elbows so you have your elbows and forearms down on the floor with your fingertips pointing ahead of you. Your hands are going to be just about as wide as the mat. But we're going to have the elbows and the hands down on the floor. Elbows are pointing towards the toes, fingertips are pointing to the wall in front of you. We're keeping the forearm down on the floor as we do this cobra. Gently press the hands and forearms down. And then take an inhale and raise your chest and head. We're going to keep the bottom ribs down on the floor. Stay here and exhale. Pull your shoulder blades down into your back. And stay in inhale. And then exhale, lower down. So please keep the arms, forearms down on the floor. Your elbows are still going to be bent. Exhale, press down through the hands. And then inhale, raise your chest and head. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. Inhale, feel the breastbone go forward, the shoulders move down the back, and exhale, forehead back down to the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Elbows and hands are still on the floor. Let's press into the floor, stay in exhale, and stay in inhale. And exhale, lower the forehead back down. Let's do it 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And stay as you exhale. Stay as you inhale. Is there any Sthira Sukha quality here? And exhale, lower down. Let's move up to all fours. 4 repetitions of a simple Chakravakasana. Inhale, bring the breastbone forward. Exhale, let the hips move back to the heels, the elbows bend, the head hang down, stretching the back out. Inhale, lift to all fours. Accentuate the opening of the chest. You don't want to feel your lower back compressing. Keep the chest opening without the lower back compressing. And exhale, move back. Stretch the lower back, relax the upper back. Twice more. Inhale. Lift and open. And exhale, bring the hips back. Relax the arms and the head down. 1 more time. We'll stay in your child's pose. Keep your arms extended out in front of you. We're going to give the hands and arms a little break. Keeping your elbows down on the floor, lift your hands up and then place your hands behind your head or at the upper back. Your elbows are still down. Relax the hands. You should be feeling a gentle stretch at the back of the elbow or armpit and through the back of the arm. If your head doesn't come down to the floor in child's pose, you can put a blanket under your forehead and do this. Then your elbows will stay right where they are and stretch your arms out way in front of you again. Inhale up to all fours. We're going to try the hovering of the knee. I think everybody can do this. So we'll tuck the toes. Take an inhale, breathing into the chest. And then as you exhale, push into your hands until your knees come up an inch or so. With the inhale, bring the knees back down to the floor. And with the exhale, push into the floor and hover the knees up again. And inhale, bring the knees down to the floor. Exhale, push the floor away. Hover the knees and inhale, lower the knees back down. One more time. Inhale back down. Move to a child's pose for a moment. We're going to start to move into the plank, which may or may not work for all of you. One possibility is to repeat that exercise we just did. It's a really good one for your shoulder girdle. But I'm going to show you an option for the plank if you end up wanting to do this. So come up to all fours. Bring your forearms down on the mat. Interlace the fingers. And then you can keep the forearms on the mat and do a low plank by straightening the legs out behind. So that is an option that you may want if the plank with the arms straight doesn't work for you. I'll give it a try. We're going to come to all fours. Inhale into the chest. Up the toes. Exhale, do your knee hover. And then inhale, straighten the legs. Your upper body might shift forward a little bit. Exhale, push into your hands. Let's go to downward facing dog. Inhale, come back into the plank. Keep pushing the floor away. Exhale, bend your knees. You're in your knee hover. Inhale, lower the knees to the floor and open the chest. Exhale, bring your hips back to your heels. Relax the wrist. You can feel that they're going to get a workout here, so take this opportunity to give them a break. And if you want to move into that lower plank variation instead of this sequence, feel free to do that. Inhale, come up to all fours, tuck the toes. Exhale to the knee hover. You're just lifting the knees a little bit. And then inhale, straighten the legs. Keep pushing the floor away. Exhale into downward facing dog. You're still pushing the floor away. Inhale to plank. Exhale to your knee hover. See how close you can get your knees to the floor without actually bringing them down. Inhale, knees down, chest open. Exhale, child's pose. Stretch the back and give the wrists a break. Inhale, up to all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes and knee hover. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale and hover the knees. Keep pushing the floor away. Inhale, knees come down, chest lifts. Exhale, child's pose. One more time. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, knee hover. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Raise the hips up to the ceiling. Keep pushing the floor away. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, knee hover. Inhale, knees down, lift the chest. Exhale, hips back to the heels. So we're going to bring the hands back by the hips for a moment with the palms turned up. Again, if your forehead's not down on the floor, get yourself a blanket. This is the time to evaluate what's tapas to the degree that it's going to challenge you, and what is too much tapas to the degree where it's going to burn you out. Don't hurt yourself. We're going to go into some side plank variations. Let's stretch the arms forward again and inhale up to all fours. So first we're going to take a variation with the knee down on the floor. We're going to shift the weight over to the left side. I'm going to do the right so I can open to you, but shift to your left side so you're on your left hand and your left knee. And bring the right arm up to the chest. To the hip. And then you can raise the right arm to the ceiling. So this is a half side plank variation. Take a breath here. Then you can rotate back down. Bring that knee underneath you. And then do the same thing on the other side. Turn so that you're on your right hand and your right knee. Left hand on the waist. And then you can extend the left arm to the ceiling if you can. And take a breath. And then come on out of that. And move to child's pose. Now that may be plenty of challenge for you. If that is, you can stick with that variation. You can also do that if your wrists are getting really tired, make a fist and balance on the knuckles. And you can still do that side plank that way. So try that variation again if you like, or if you want more challenge, we're going to move into a plank and then take the side plank with the legs up, moving from the plank. We'll inhale on all fours. Exhale into the knee hover. Inhale to plank. And then, plank. And then we're going to balance on the left hand and the right foot. Taking the right arm up towards the ceiling. Taking a breath, or maybe a couple. And when you've had enough of that, come back to your plank. Hover the knees on the way down. Take a moment in chest lifted. Bring your hips back to your heels. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, come forward. Open the chest. Exhale into your knee hover. Inhale into plank. Now we're balancing on the right hand and the right foot. Extending the left arm up. And breathe here. Sthira Sukha. When you're ready, return to the plank. And slowly lower the knees down. Hips back to the heels. So again, have your forehead resting on something, the mat or a blanket. Keep your elbows where they are. Then bend the elbows and rest your hands behind your back, maybe on the back of the head, the back of the neck, or the upper back. Slow breath. into the back and stretch the backs of the armpits. And release the hands down in front of you. Sit up, and we're going to stretch the toes. Curl your toes under. Sit back on your heels. And do a counter pose for the hands. So place the palms together. And then you're going to curl your fingers so that your fingernails touch each other. Then the knuckles. And then keep rolling the hands so that the backs of the hands touch each other. You can bring your hands against your chest there. This is reversing the angle of the wrists and the fingers that we were just doing. And then unfurl that so that the palms touch, and then just open the fingers out. Bring them together. Curl the fingers in. Gradually coming all the way into the backs of the hands. So the backs of the hands touch. And open and unfurl. Let's do that twice more. Curl the fingers in. Backs of the hands touch. And open out. One more time. Curl the fingers in. Backs of the hands touch. And then release. Bring your hands onto your lower back. Inhale and stand up tall on the knees. You can untuck the toes, stretch up with the hands, and exhale, bend down. Bringing the hands onto the lower back, relaxing forward. Inhale, raise the arms wide, lift the chest, stand up. Palms meeting overhead, and exhale, bend down. Inhale, arms open out and up. Stretch and lengthen through your sides. Exhale and bend down. One more time. Inhale, lift and open. And bend down with the exhale. And then let's turn over onto the back and bring the knees into the chest. One hand on each knee. 4 more repetitions of Asana. Nice and slowly, please. Exhale, pull the thighs in. Be sure your exhale is complete. Pause for a moment. With feet relaxed, face relaxed. Inhale, move the knees out away from the chest. Pause and then exhale. Pull the knees gently in. Feel the lower back flatten. Keep your shoulders soft, your face relaxed. Hold the breath out a moment. And inhale, rock the knees away. And pause. Twice more. Of course, if your lower back needs more stretch, you can do that a few more times. As you're ready, you want to bring the feet down. Relax a moment with the feet on the floor. And as you're ready, extend the legs straight out. Again, if the lower back is tight, roll up a blanket and place it between your knee or behind your knees. Place something behind the head as you like for support. I'm going to stretch the arms out comfortably wide and do a little bit more counter pose for the hands. So as we begin to relax, squeeze the hands tight into a fist, and then simply let that relax. And again, squeeze the hands tight into a fist, and relax. So as you relax, it doesn't mean you have to straighten your fingers out, just let them soften. Squeeze into the fist, and relax, soften the hands. One more time, squeeze them in, and soften. So as you go into the relaxation, your fingers will probably be slightly curled. Let them be in that slightly curled position. Relax the whole body, finding your softness, your release. The floor is giving you that steadiness. Release into it. The attention in the body, keep releasing into the support of the floor, softening all excess tension. Observe again the qualities of sthira, of steadiness, of stability, and the qualities of ease, relaxation, release. Hopefully a good quantity of both of those in the body right now. Prepare to move out of relaxation. Just move the fingers a little bit, move the toes. Let that movement gradually take you into a stretch. Reaching the arms overhead, lengthening from your fingers to your toes. And then bringing the knees into the chest, feeling the back gently stretch. And roll to the right side for a moment with the knees drawn into the chest. And slowly sit up. Find a seat for the pranayama. Supported on the floor or sitting on a chair. Find a place where the hips and knees are comfortable, the spine is lifted. That quality of sthira sukha, that combination of sthira sukha can be again present in the body as we prepare for breathing. We'll establish a simple samavriti ratio, finding an inhale, exhale that are equal to each other, please. If you haven't done it already, add a short pause after the inhale and the exhale. I'm going to gradually lengthen that space at the end of the breath, but in a way that doesn't disturb the smoothness of the breath, the length of the breath, in a way that does not bring any extra tension into the body. If you like, you can extend that pause a little longer, perhaps up to about half as long as the active portion of the breath. Continuing to concentrate on the qualities of sthira sukha in the body. Body should still be comfortable, should still be at ease, and still be steady. Gradually let the breath soften. Breath returning to a natural flow. Bring the hands into Anjali Mudra at the front of the chest. Take a moment acknowledging the body-mind, the vehicle that you live in. The body-mind are instruments. They're for us to use, of course. They carry us through this life. They serve the higher self. So if you feel yourself becoming the servant of the body, change roles. Your higher discriminating self is in charge, and the body is for using, for working and enjoying in the world. So we take good care of the body, we honor it, and let it serve us rather than dragging us around behind. Don't be a servant to the senses, to the desires. Care for the body, take care of it, challenge it even, and let it be your vehicle. Please open your eyes. Namaste. So as always, thank you for being here. Some days, like especially today, I miss seeing you and seeing how that went for you. Feel free to give me feedback. And enjoy this, what's going to be, I think, a really warm day. So get outside, take your body for a walk, do some work with it. All right, thanks again, be well.